What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another episode of our My Career Universe series here on WWE2K19, and we are could this finally be or possibly be our final match here in BCW? We are about to find out. We are about to find out if this will be our final match here on BCW, going against this man, the undefeated, never pinned nor submitted, the Tank. Just on the last episode, they had a confrontation and in the center of the ring, and the Tank made a challenge saying the loser must leave BCW, and Brian accepted that challenge. And tonight we are going to see these two men go head to head. The Tank, this giant, this monster of a man, the only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. He wanted the no holds barred, but I guess Baron Blade decided that was probably not the best idea for their current situation with each other. But the question is, if Brian loses tonight, where does he go? What is next? Will he go to another promotion? But all we know is the loser must leave BCW forever. And that is the question we have all been asking leading up to this match. Who and where will they go? We'll find out here tonight as this match is about to get underway. Brian recently winning the BCW Championship by pulling it down from the ladder in a ladder match. But Brian, he looks very focused and very ready to go here tonight. He picked up that championship against the Tank. He did not pin or submit, so that is why the Tank is so upset and why the Tank wants to get at Brian here tonight and reclaim his championship, if you will. But I'm sure Brian is not going to let that happen. The total package, Brian Evans looks very ready to go here. That championship around his waist. Brian is a fighting champion, so he'll defend that championship anywhere, any place, any time. And tonight we're going to see if Brian has what it takes to pin or submit the monster Tank. If this match leads into a no count out, or into a count out or disqualification, Baron Blade said the match will restart. We will have a winner by pinfall or submission. Brian does not have the champion's advantage in this match. The only way to win, pinfall or submission, you get disqualified, the match will be restarted. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens, because I know the championship cannot change hands by disqualification or count out. So that is why that rule is in place, that the match will be restarted if that happens. But now let's get down to the announcements. That's what it's all for right there, is that BCW Championship, and we're going to see exactly what the total package is truly made of.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 435 pounds, the Tank.
The Tank looking focused, this giant, this monster of a man, 7 foot tall, over 300 pounds.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the heavyweight champion, the total package, Brian Evans.
The total package, Brian Evans, looking to stay here in BCW and continue his reign as BCW heavyweight champion. We're going to see if he can do that tonight against the undefeated Tank. But could you imagine if he loses here tonight, he'll be forced out of BCW. Where does he go from here? That is the question. If he loses here tonight, where will he go? What will he do? We are about to find out as this match is about to get underway. That's what it's all for. The ref holding up that championship. The Tank ready to go. Brian ready to go. The bell rings and the Tank going right after Brian here. Brian just trying to strike the Tank, but the Tank misstepped there. He's going for a clothesline. Oh my gosh, tossing Brian right up in the air like he was nothing. And then now the Tank just slamming him down with that big body slam, with power slam right there. Now big headbutt from the Tank. Tank just taking advantage now. Bryan in a very bad place already in this match. The Tank already early on. Wait a minute. Big wrestling slam from Bryan. Now just trying to strike away. Those rapid strikes and elbows from Bryan are very dangerous. You want to be careful from those strikes. But now Bryan smartly rolling out here. Trying to create some separation between himself and the Tank. Now the Tank getting back into the ring here. Bryan going right after him, diving clothesline, but not taking down the Tank. And again, finally gets him. But I don't think he got all of it though. It did knock down the Tank, but I don't think he connected the way he wanted to. Now these rapid elbows not affecting the Tank at all. Finally in the corner. It's going to take more than just one elbow to get the Tank down. Oh my gosh, big clothesline outside of the ring. The Tank is just dominating here. The Tank just trying to do as much damage as possible. Look at the size comparison between Bryan and the Tank. The Tank is 7 foot tall. He is almost standing outside of the ring. He's almost as tall as the steel post, and that is insane. The monster Tank is here. He is ready for war. But Bryan finally having some offense here. Bryan wanting this fight to continue inside of the ring. Oh wait. Now these two men striking away on each other. Big strikes from Bryan, taking down the Tank, and the Tank rolling out. And the Tank, I think he's done. I think he wants this match to go on his own terms. I guess he doesn't want to finish the match. Bryan telling the Tank to come on, but the Tank just still walking away. Wait a minute, Bryan not going to let this match end like that. Bryan wanting to prove a point that he is not to be taken lightly by possibly defeating the Tank here tonight, but this match is not over yet. The Tank and Bryan just going back and forth here in this match. Bryan going for that big chop, but the Tank able to reverse it with that big STO there. And now Tank stomping on the back of the arm there. Now big stomp to the midsection. Backing up. What is he going to do here? Big kick to the chest, taking down Bryan. Now Bryan, wait a minute, Tank distracted. Tank is distracted. Bryan, oh my gosh, I thought Bryan was going to go for that clothesline. But the Tank turns around and runs him over like he was a bulldozer. And Bryan just tangled up in this hold by the Tank. Will Bryan be able to get out of it? And it looks like he's getting up to his feet. Big strike to the midsection. Big strike to the face from Bryan there. Gotta wonder, what does Bryan have to do here to defeat this monster, the Tank? And now with these rapid strikes to the midsection, Irish whip to the corner, a big clothesline taken down. It looked like he hit him in the jaw there to cause more damage. And now Bryan up top, not a usual place, but it connects with the elbow. Now big stomp, but misses. But wait a minute, the Tank up high, big power slam, a scoop slam from the Tank, taken down. Now the big headbutt from the Tank onto Bryan there. Gotta wonder, what does Bryan have to do to stay in this match? What does he have to do to retain his championship? What does he have to do to defeat this monster, the Tank? The Tank is a very dangerous man, and now these two men, it looked like the Tank was going for that big bicycle kick, but was not able to connect. Now back in the corner, these two men fighting back and forth here. Now big STO. It looked like Bryan was going for a clothesline or something, but the Tank just taking him out. Oh my gosh, bicycle kick connects. Will this be it? Going for the pin. Oh my gosh, that was about not even a 1 count there. I thought that was it for Bryan. I thought we had a 2-time BCW heavyweight champion, but no, big shoulder block. And Bryan, remember, the Tank has never been pinned or submitted here in BCW. Now Bryan going for the pinfall after that elbow. Only a 1 count onto the Tank. And now we know what Bryan usually sets up here in the corner. I guess Bryan has changed his mind. And then now back in the corner here, calling for the Tank to get up. Bryan, I think I know what he's going for here. Big time spear connects, but will it be enough to pick up the victory here against the Tank? Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. The Tank was able to get his shoulder up before the 3 count. I thought that was going to be it there for sure. Big clothesline to the Tank, taking him down. Now Bryan thinking, what is he going to do here now? taunting a little bit here. Don't want to taunt for too long. Big elbow strike there. Now another big strike. Now going for the big one, and Bulldog connects. Trying to keep the Tank grounded. Now going for a pinfall after that. Will it be enough? But no. The Tank getting out of that one at the 1 count. Now Bryan calling for the Tank to get up. Calling for him to get up. Big elbow strike to the face from Bryan. Now turning him over. The perfect ending. 1, 2, and no, the Tank getting the shoulder up before the 3. The question is, what does Bryan have to do to leave here? Still BCW Heavyweight Champion. That was not even a 3 count. Onto the Tank with the perfect ending. Now the Tank going for a pinfall. But no. Tank, it looked like he changed his mind there. A big headbutt to Bryan there. Almost taking the head off of Bryan with that headbutt there. That was, I believe, the 3rd headbutt we've seen in this match from the Tank. Now big boot to the chest. Trying to just work down on Bryan here. Now the question is, if the Tank were to lose, where would he go? I'm sure he probably would have multiple offers, but wait a minute. This is the finisher of the Tank. Will this be it? 1, 2, and no. Bryan able to get the shoulder up before the 3 count again. These two men going to war here. These two men showing why this is so important for them to win here tonight. Now the Tank Irish whip into the corner, going for a big clothesline. And now into the other corner, big clothesline. Now what is it taking to follow up here? Big side slam to Bryan there. Bryan with the amateur wrestling background, but Bryan able to dodge that bicycle kick. And he gets caught with a big chop across the chest. But Bryan, big kick to the leg. Now following up with a big spear from out of nowhere. Now going for the pinfall here. Will it be enough? 1, 2, and no, still not enough to defeat this monster. The Tank, we've got a big match on our hands here. One of these two men putting it all on the line because they know if they lose, they have to leave BCW forever. That could be career ending. 1, 2. That's the 2nd perfect ending Bryan has hit in this match, and the Tank is still able to get the shoulder up. But as I was saying, either one of these men that lose, they will be forced to leave BCW. But the question is, will it be better for their career, or will it be career ending in the wrestling business? That is the question. This match could easily either make or break your career, even though you leave BCW if you lose. But as long as this match is a great match, then you will still have contract offers from other companies. But the question is, will that company make or break you? Now diving clothesline, but misses. Both men busted open here in this match. Go for another diving clothesline, but the Tank keeps on dodging it. Now big kick to the leg. Now big knee to the midsection. That is one thing Bryan has learned. You got to take out the legs of the big men to really be able to take advantage of a match. And that is what Bryan is trying to do here. Now going for the pinfall. Will it be enough for the victory? The 1. No, only a 1 count for Bryan, and Bryan can still not believe it here. The question is, what does Bryan have to do? What does he have to do to leave here still BCW Heavyweight Champion? That is the question we all have. Will he continue his career here in BCW? Will he be forced to go somewhere else? And right now, as the looks of it, the Tank is just taking this match hostage. He is doing whatever he can to win here tonight. And wait a minute, big time Kaloss from the Tank. Up high, sending Bryan down. 1, 2, and no. Bryan able to get the shoulder up before the 3 once again. That was the 2nd time the Tank has hit that move, and Bryan was able to get out of it. Now big time clothesline taking down the Tank. These two men really showing what this match means to them and what their career here in BCW could mean for them as well. These two men just going back and forth here, trying to show their worth. Big time clothesline taking down the Tank. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. The Tank able to get the shoulder up once again. Now Bryan Gonna work on the head of the Tank, trying to bust open that wound even more so we can cause more blood loss, which will also mean a dazed Tank, which is not a good sign for Tank, because the more blood he loses, the more dazed he gets, and just the more of a risk he could end up losing. But I'm sure the Tank will have no problem finding work elsewhere because of his size and his look. Wait a minute, roll up here. One. Oh my gosh, I thought Bryan was going to steal the victory here from the Tank. Now big clothesline, or big chop, and now big chop to the back. Wait a minute, what's Bryan doing here? Big knee, taking the Tank out of the ring. What a big time move there from Bryan. Now the ref starting to count. Already a 2 count outside of the ring here. What does these men have to do to stay in this match? Go for a strike, but no. Wait a minute, the Tank. Now Bryan, wait a minute. Is he calling for the spear? Is he gonna set up the spear here? Bryan, outside of the ring, and it connects. Now Bryan, I think the wheels are turning in his head. What is he possibly thinking of doing here? The count will have to restart. But Bryan, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's not gonna do it, is he? Is he? And his spear through the barricade, sending both men into the crowd. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and I cannot disagree with them. Now grabbing a hold of the Tank here. Already a 6 count by the referee. Now Bryan tossing the Tank into the ring now. Rolling him over. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Surprisingly, the Tank is able to get his shoulder up before the 3. Bryan can in disbelief going for the pinfall again, but the Tank before the 1 count able to kick out this time. The Tank is not going down without a fight. Big slap to the face to Bryan. Now Bryan with a big clothesline. Now Bryan just thinking, what does he have to do here? Wait a minute. Turning him over. Big time neck breaker onto the edge of the ring there. Very close to the hardest part of the ring. So that cannot feel good. Big clothesline from the Tank. Taking down Bryan, now rolling him. What is he thinking about doing here? Backing up here. Trying to take back control of this match, and that's exactly what it looks like he is doing here. Big bicycle kick connects into the center of the ring. Will this be it? 1, 2, and wait a minute. The career of Bryan Evans here in BCW is over. Bryan is forced to leave BCW. What a match these two men put on. Now the question is, what is next for Bryan? We'll have to wait and find out in the next episode here in my Career Universe series. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what you guys think, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future My Career Universe episodes. This is where things are about to get good in this My Career Universe series. And that is a promise, guys. You don't want to miss out on any of the future episodes coming. But the question is, where does Bryan go from here? We'll have to wait and find out in the next episode. I'll see you guys in the next one.